Alrighty, we are going to start. It is a lovely first day of the Cocoa and Cookie Festival. There is a cool breeze, not quite snowing yet, although the clouds are a little overcasty. But besides that, it is a nice day. We have, with Estelle's help, made very nice booths to sell the cookies and cocos from. So it's not just a few tables in the town square, but an actual setup. We also have a very holly jolly Santa, played by Chris DeSantos, helping around. We have Jade, we have Troy, and we have Estelle, all in attendance, as well as our new quarterback competition. Everybody is here. We have the whole Sweaterson family in the booth working to sell their cookies, and it's really the beginning, so it's a slow start. But you have Noel with her family, and she's like, all right, it's almost Christmas, we can't give up now, and kind of gives a little pep talk to everybody. And Troy, as you're kind of like in this town square, you actually see Gary again. Gary walks past you, kind of like watching you, but is walking past. Do you make any...
Yeah, so Troy will be like, well, hello, Gary. See, came to enjoy the festivities.
Yeah, I wanted to do something before the holiday really takes off on Christmas Eve. Well, this seems like a nice little get-together. Lots of people here.
Oh, yes, sir. This is the town spirit. Everybody's feeling real good about it. Hey, could I offer you a cup of hot cocoa? Make your day.
I'm lactose intolerant. There's no dairy, is it?
Oh, well, I can whip up a special one for you. No problem.
Ominous. He's like, okay. And he'll go over it with you. And as you're putting together a drink, he actually confides in you. He says, I quit the bank.
What?
Yeah, I quit the bank. Everybody looks at creditors and people foreclosing on houses like they're some type of monster, but it's not like I liked it. I liked working for a bank, but I didn't like foreclosing on Christmas. And we had so many people that can't make their payments. And I don't know. I think it just ate at me. And yeah, I quit my job.
Wow, that's yeah, I guess you never really think about it from the side of what you're doing. It's got to wear on you.
So, it does not change your financial standing nor anyone else's. It'll just be someone else coming to collect. So if you see me, you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it'll be someone else. I don't know who they're gonna send, and I really just don't care. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Well, you doing all right? Or, like, how are things?
I'll be okay. I'll get another job, maybe work in finance that doesn't foreclose on small family businesses.
Well, between you and me, Gary, look, cocoa can do a lot, man, to cheer you up. But, some good camaraderie with some good people, that goes a lot farther, So, You see that server over there serving the snacks and the treats?
Mm-hmm.
The one over there, her name's Jadyn. She's you want somebody that's gonna cheer you up with just a smile and a hello. She'd be sure to lift your holiday spirits. I promise you that, Gary.
He looks over at Jade and kind of nods and says, all right, well, thanks for the heads up.
Hey, no problem, man. You need another cup of hot chocolate, you can come back here, get it free of charge. Holidays on me.
Well, thank you. That's terrible business practice, but thank you. And he walks off. Santa, Chris, while you're here, you're acting as a Santa. What I would like from you is, I guess, a sweater check. Just kind of like for the physicality of acting and being Santa and walking around, having kids on your lap.
With my +1, it's going to be 8.
Okay. So average, you're doing a good job. The kids are loving it. The parents are happy that someone's here to give a little bit of life to the festival. And as you are doing it, it is taxing. Like, you're not hurt. You're not like tired, but you can already tell, like, okay, this is going to be a physical job. A lot of kids, etc., a lot of families.
Working hard for that cocoa.
And there's like this one little boy that comes up and he's like, Santa, Santa. And like one of the mom kind of like puts it on your lap and it says, Santa, Santa, can I have a sled?
Have you been very good this year, little boy? What's your name?
He just like starts uncontrollable giggling to the point where his mom has to come and like pick him back up. And it's like, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Santa.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Don't worry about it.
This is little Chris. Say goodbye, little Chris. And he's just
goodbye, little Chris.
He's just giggling and giggling. And he starts to go away. There's a little bit of a lull where the kids who are already here have already sat on your lap, told you what they wanted. So you have a little bit of time. You can mull around, you can get some cookies, you can get some cocoa. What would you like to do?
I'll get some cocoa. I'll treat that as like the water cooler of the event,
All right, so Troy, Chris comes over for some cocoa.
Oh, howdy, Chris. How you doing?
Doing all right, Troy. How's the event going so far? I'm having a blast.
Oh, it's going great. It looks like you're having fun over there with the kids, bringing a lot of happiness, huh?
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah. Well, this is nice, man. It's a step up for you, ain't it?
Yeah, it's always been a little rough. Don't need to tell you again about the corporate Santas of America. They're unionized now, But
oh yeah.
It's nice to be wanted. It's nice to have that holiday cheer again.
Absolutely. I can't imagine working in that corporate world. You got to put on those fake smiles. At least here in this Nativitown, it's real.
The smiles are for real, yeah.
Yeah. But you're doing all right otherwise, right? You doing anything other than work?
Oh, I live for the job. Just all year round Santa.
Yeah.
It's weird in the off season.
Well, yeah, sure, but it don't bother me none. It's nice to, honestly, if I had my druthers, I'd love to see Santa walking around this town all year long.
I'll make that happen. You'll be seeing a lot of me then.
Awesome. Hey, so, I mean, if you ever want to take some time off, man, we can hang out, maybe, watch the game or something.
Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, because, there's other things. I don't want to tell you how to live, buddy, but I just like to see you, I'd maybe hang out with some people. Sometimes I feel like you're stressed out, like always looking for that next gig, and I just want to let you know I'm here for you,
Just, trying to hold back the tears, because it's the first time in a long time that someone's shown that care.
Well, hey, put her there, buddy. He just goes to give you a good, strong handshake.
As the two of you have this moment, Jade, you've been helping out. You've been passing out different snacks and accompanies. Could you also give me a cheer check to kind of just like get the mood up for everybody?
Oh my, that's a 13.
So, I think, you're out there doing the very best. The hostess with the mostest, getting plenty of people all ready for the holiday season, hyping up the cookies, hyping up the cocoa. And you actually do see there is a bit of an uptick in the sales after a little while because of everything you're doing. As you're around, you actually see Grandma Sweaterson leave the booth, and she comes over and says, "Oh, how are you doing, dear?"
Oh, Grandma Sweaterson, I'm doing wonderful. I'm so glad to be here. I'm glad to help. All this like festive cheer. Like look at all of these people coming together. Like this is amazing. This is great. Like how are the sales doing? How many? Surely you've got to be almost out of cookies by now.
Well, we are going through them quite rapidly. They're selling like hotcakes. But we do have quite a bit to go. We've definitely sold more than we have for the rest of the month. So this has been the perfect thing for us. I believe we're up to about 1,000, but we're early on the first day, so we've got more time.
Well, I'll keep at it then, getting folks all sugared up and getting some smiles on their faces.
I'm sure we're going to send lots of kids to the dentist this year. she unzips her jacket, which is like this big puffy jacket, and she shows off she actually has a sweater underneath her jacket, which has, very similar to yours, a big cat running through the field. And says, I love to see people keeping up the Yuletide tradition.
Oh my goodness! And you see she like adjusts her scarf to like show the same. Like, I've got that in red. Like, that's...
Yes. And Noelle told me about her lucky scarf that you gave her. Thank you for that.
Oh, well, it's just a little something I made. And you see she actually reaches into her purse and like pulls out a couple of those like little fingerless like mittens that she was crocheting. She goes, oh, here you go. Just they're fingerless, so you can still work with the cookies and not get any crumbs all over them. And
well, thank you. This is lovely. Oh, that's so sweet of you. And she puts them on. She said they fit like a glove. And speaking of the holiday spirit, and she looks over and you see Estelle in the crowd. Estelle, you've been receiving more and more angry texts from your boyfriend. Nothing threatening or anything like that, but just he's becoming unreasonable. And it's starting to take a toll on you. And I think even if you're not actively on your phone, it's a little bit on your face that you're, stressed out and like not doing so hot. And Grandma's like, I think she could lose a little Christmas cheer, especially right now. I'm gonna go back to the booth, but make sure she's well taken care of.
Oh, I've got just the thing for her. Jade's gonna grab a plate of cookies and some hot chocolate. And you see she actually like goes back behind one of the tables and grabs something from one of the bags that she has back there. She makes her way to Estelle. It's like, Estelle, dear, you look like you can maybe use some sweets and maybe a smile. And you see she's got like a plate with some cookies and one of the cocos with a little candy cane in it.
Oh, hey Jade. Yeah, it's just boy problems. You know how it is. Just fights and all that. But I really appreciate it. And Estelle kind of just takes a cookie and like sadly nibbles on it.
And he's not here. Where is and like you see she's like looking around the crowd trying to like.
He's like a little far away. He's in Liechtenstein right now. His name is Franz. He's the Franz Liechtenstein actually. He's the heir to the throne of Liechtenstein. Well, like sort of like his grandfather was at some point the Duke, and then he was deposed and beheaded, and then Franz like technically is next in line to the throne, but has been in exile, and it's like really confusing. But he still has his family's fortune, and like his legacy is really important to him, and I always seem to get in the way of that.
And Jade kind of notices the hard to notice ring, like, but aren't you going to become his legacy? Like,
well, you would think I would be marrying into the Liechtenstein family, but I'm technically not blood related, so they don't consider me really to be one of them. And his mother she's been having a hard time coming around to me because I'm just a small town girl from Nativitown, and she's like, what is your parentage? And I've got nothing to show for it, really. And I don't know. I don't. There's days I question if the shoe collection is really worth all the strife this has given me.
Oh, Estelle, dear, I just listen. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Like, this sounds like a very, very important. Sounds like a very important man. But I think it's important to have like your priorities in check. Like I think he needs to be paying attention to this, and she like gestures at Estelle, like this fortune that he's missing out on right here. Like, I mean, you're a sweetheart and you're gorgeous, and he needs to spend more time with you. And she's like, well, if he's not going to be here for you, she grabs one of the infinity scarves that she's got, and she's like, well, you'll always, I'll be here to look out for you. This little infinity scarf, it's not broken, just like she kind of gives a little elbow, just kind of like our friendship. This will never break, never end, and this will also help it prevent you getting gobbled up from the Yule Cat. So shoes are great and all, but you like articles of clothing will help with that. So
Estelle takes the scarf and she kind of smiles to herself, and she says, he's been trying to get me to come to Liechtenstein to spend Christmas Eve with his family, but I think I want to stay here. I think I would have more fun here with you and our friends than I ever would there. And also, what's a Yule Cat?
Oh, and you see she kind of points at her sweater. She's like, well, it's the Yule Cat. It's this big mythical cat that comes and gobbles up people who don't get articles of clothing for the Yule season.
Oh, cute. So if I do have an article of clothing, can I pet the Yule Cat, or is it just a neutral relationship?
I would say it's I would say you'd be on friendly terms. You know.
Oh, okay.
With this too, I'm going to kind of take one thing for you. Your phone rings. It's Franz, and I'm just going to say that you just put it on silent and you ignore it. It's too much to take that phone call right now. But just so you're aware, he has called. And I think Jade too, you also see it call, and also she ignore the call.
Well, Estelle, I'm thrilled to hear that you'll be staying with us, because I know your presence would be missed in this town, and I'm glad you're gonna stay around for the holiday season.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather stay where I am actually wanted. And then Estelle kind of has this moment of realization, shock on her face, and she's like, wait, Jade, do you have an article of clothing for the Yule Cat, or is it going to eat you?
Oh, I mean, you see this this realization on her face that she's been so concerned with giving other people articles of clothing. She's like, oh, well, I can't gift myself something, so I guess, I might be in trouble.
Oh, don't worry, I've got you covered. So, Estelle just opens this giant, Coach purse she's carrying with her, and she pulls out an extra pair of, these, really elaborate Jimmy Choos, and she hands them to Jade, and she's like, here, this is, my third backup pair, that I always have on me. I would like you to have them.
Oh my goodness. You see she's she's doing that thing where she's trying to fan herself off, because she's getting really worked up. It's that's so sweet of you. Oh my goodness. I should go put these on, right? Yeah? See how they fit? Yeah. Estelle, and she just leans in to give Estelle a big hug.
Estelle returns the hug, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you like them. They're really nice, but I'm not sure they were my color anyway. But I think they look better on you than me, because they match your skin tone and hair better, and it's just not my color palette. And I don't know. Anyway, you'll like them. But yeah, Thank you for making me feel welcome here. And that now I don't have to buy a plane ticket. This is great. I couldn't afford one anyway. I spent my allowance on this festival. So awesome.
Oh dear. I like that. That was a cute little interaction. I'm gonna actually switch back to Troy. Troy, you've been selling your hot cocoa. You had a moment with Chris, but you're back to just selling. And a man that you've never seen before. This is not someone from town, because you know everybody in town. He's this person is tall, very tan skin, but you can tell like it's from the sun. It's not like a natural tan. Kind of like a bleached hair, very like cropped but not super short. Very tall, wearing a very nice like button-down shirt but no jacket, which is weird because it's the winter. Fully shivering, and it's like, I need the hottest hot cocoa you've got, please. It is very cold here.
Oh, yeah, you got it, sir. One extra large, super awesome hot cup of cocoa coming your way right now. Buddy, let's get to work, boy.
And he watches you make a hot chocolate. He pays for the hot chocolate, and because you guys are just like small town kind of at a festival, you know, you're taking cash or whatever. And he's confused by the concept of using cash, wants to use his phone to tap. You don't have that. Then asks if he can just use his credit card. You explain again, I don't have that. But eventually he relents and he gives you money. And he pulls out, let's say like a 20, which is more than enough for a hot chocolate. And he's like, you know, just keep the rest. That's your tip. I don't need the change.
Oh, sir, it's fine. We run a fair establishment here. I can give you your change, sir.
Nah, it's all right. I don't want to carry the change. And just it's your tip. It's like, how much is a hot chocolate anyway? It was like $10, $12.
Yeah, sounds about right.
He's just like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Well, thank you, sir.
He says, have you seen Noel?
Yeah, she was running around here earlier. Oh gosh, I don't know, buddy. Did you see where she went? I don't know. I kind of lost her. I'm sorry. We can look around for you if you just want to stay here and warm up.
I'll keep my eyes out. I'll take the hot chocolate to go.
Alrighty. Well, I'll let her know that. What was your name?
My name's June. Nice to meet you.
June. All right. I'll let her know that you was looking for her. All right.
All right. And maybe I'll find her first, but if not, I appreciate it. Thank you. And
yeah, take care, sir.
He kind of like raises his glass and heads out with his hot chocolate. At the same time, we now have that other person that had showed up randomly beforehand, the quarterback, and he is over by the cookie booth. And anyone who has a good view of the cookie booth would see the quarterback is speaking with Noel, and they're having a very friendly conversation that's lasting quite a while. Nothing crazy happening. She's still behind the booth. Everybody else working to sell cookies. Going back to Chris, as you are the Santa, one of the child or one of the children comes over, and he's actually got a plate of cookies which he has bought from the Sweaterson cookie farm. And so, Santa, this is for you.
Oh, I take the plate. Like, are you sure? It's not Christmas yet. I'm not in your home yet.
You need to get your strength up so you can give me presents.
I tap like my temple. I'm like, you make a very good point. You know how it works. You're gonna go far in life, kid.
And he looks around and he says, "So, how did you get here? There's no reindeer."
Well, they're not here right now. They're resting. They're getting to enjoy their own festival. But you know, it's very easy to get around small towns like this. I don't need to go riding reindeer down the down the main street. If anything, there's not enough room for them.
Okay, they're having reindeer games. I heard of that at school. Okay, well, where's Mrs. Claus?
Well, it's just me, you know. I don't need her to come out all this way to work the events. You know, let her have some time. Let her enjoy the cold weather. Have a nice hot cocoa, some good cookies back home. You know.
He seems kind of like not disappointed, but kind of unfulfilled with the answer, but accepts it. And says, "Okay, if I was Santa, I would want Mrs. Claus with me all the time." Or at least,
I do too.
Well, do you miss her?
Oh, every day.
Oh.
I'll see her again soon. This is my busy period, but once Christmas is over, you know, just me and the missus every day.
You know, I never really thought about it, but it's kind of unfair because you have to work on Christmas because you are Christmas.
Well, that's the job. I make sure that it's the happiest day for you and all the little boys and girls out there. It's what I love, though. It's my dream.
Well, you are good at making Christmas happen. Thank you, Santa.
Oh, thank you for the cookies.
He runs off.
And I just stand there grumbling, it's like, there's no Mrs. Claus. I'd miss her if I had one, but...
As you look over it, you see the quarterback again, or for the first time, I guess, for you, you would see the quarterback having a conversation with Noel, and they really seem to be hitting it off. There's a lot of, like, innocent hair twirling on her side, and he's kind of just, like, standing there and kind of leaning over the counter, but not really, like, doing anything. Would you like to interject, or just leave them to themselves, or...
I'll interject. I don't understand personal boundaries. That's one of the reasons I got fired in the first place. With the adults.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think they're mostly caught up in their own conversation, even though you like walk up to them, they don't really stop unless you say something.
I just go up and I say, "Merry Christmas season."
Noel, very happy, says, "Oh, Merry Christmas, Santa." The quarterback kind of like smiles politely, but doesn't really say anything.
He's a humbug.
Noel's like, "Well, how are the kids? How's Christmas season starting for Santa, huh?"
Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you again for letting me do this. I'm having so much fun. A kid brought me some cookies, was asking all about the Mrs. Claus. Had to tell him there was one in the first place, but this is just the best. This is all I could have hoped for this holiday season. This would have been the only thing on my list. Were I giving a list to Santa?
She notices the plate of cookies that you're holding. She's like, "Oh yeah, those are from us. That's our sampler plate. You got the chocolate chip, and you got the sugar cookie, and you got the frosted, and the oatmeal. What's Santa's favorite cookie?"
Don't tell the kids, because I don't think they'd be happy to hear me say it, but it's the oatmeal.
I mean, once you reach a certain age, that's just the perfect cookie.
Nothing else hits the same. And you know they're farm fresh.
Can you give me a cocoa check?
All right, let me see. Cocoa +3. That is going to be 9.
Okay. You see, like, as you're having a conversation with Noel, because Dean, or whatever the hell I named him, is not really participating in the conversation, but he's kind of like watching you, kind of like off-put. Kind of like you can tell he feels like you have intruded on his talking time with Noel. He's kind of being a bit of a grump, but he has not said anything or like stopped you from doing it, but he's kind of just standing there with a scowl.
I just keep eating my cookies in front of him and talking to her.
Oh, really? see. A little bit of back and forth continues on. And eventually, what I would actually bring up for the other two. So, Jade, you've gone back to passing out things. Can you please give me a sweater check? And this is kind of just to be aware of your surroundings.
That's a 10.
Okay. With a 10, so you've never met June, but you see who could only be described as June, walking through the crowds, woefully prepared for the winter weather, clutching a cup of hot chocolate, which is rapidly cooling, and just kind of like looking every which way, but looking a little lost. Would you like to intervene, or?
Oof. Yeah. She's a bit conflicted, but she goes and brings some holiday cheer. She comes up and goes, "Oh, hello there. You seem like you might be a bit lost. You also look like you might be. You seem to be a bit cold." And she grabs one of the beanies that she's knit. That's way too like big and long. She's like, "We wouldn't want you gobbled up by the Yule cat now, would we?" And she like plops it on his head, but also like pulls it down all the way to his eyes a bit. Like, "We should get you sorted out with some cookies and some hot chocolate, just warm you right up." And she just kind of like steers him away from wherever Noel is.
Okay. To be a little sneaky, why don't you give me a cocoa check?
That's an 8.
You do all of this, and he's kind of just confused as all heck, and just like trying to like open his eyes again and be like, "What? You said a cat? What?" And you see in his face, as you like try to physically like turn him away to like go in a different direction, you see he kind of like looks at the Sweaterson booth and has recognized Noel sitting there talking to Dean and Chris, and he's like, he hasn't said anything, but he's physically trying to go in that direction.
So she's like standing in his way, and like as he's trying to like look around her, she kind of like does that like steps to the side, that he turns his head to try to look around, steps to the other side. It's like, "Oh, we don't get many visitors in town. I like certainly don't recognize your face. What brings you into town?"
"Well, I'm here to find my fiancée. This is her hometown. I heard she might be here."
"Oh, and who might that lucky person be?"
Noel. I think her family makes cookies."
"Oh, I think I've heard your name around town before. You must. Okay, you're the big shot from the city, right? You just got to tell me. So what are the holidays like in the cities? Like, do they like how do they set up the lights?" And like she's trying to like do all these like big grand like hand gestures, trying to like do anything to get his attention away from like, and try to like give Noel a break. She's like, you just gotta see, like, I bet you've never seen a Yule log. Like, you gotta come over here, like right down in the center of town. We got the Yule log that we ended up that we just recently had the burning for, and we've got all these gorgeous lights that we set up.
What I would like from you is a cheer check. You need a 12. If you can get a 12, he'll be distracted. Anything otherwise, he's going to kind of break away.
That's a 10.
Okay. You think like you've got him to physically go about like 20 feet in the opposite direction, but eventually he like evades you and starts making a beeline for the cookie booth. Estelle. On the other side of the festival, your phone is ringing again. It's up to you whether you want to answer it, or if you want to put it on silent, or if you want to just let it go to voicemail.
I kind of stare at it for a few moments, and then finally I just let out a sigh, and then I'm like, I might as well answer. I can't keep running from this, and so I pick up the call.
So you pick up the call and you hear Estelle, and then it's weird because you hear it twice. You hear it off the phone, and you also hear it about 30 feet behind you. And he's like, "I've been calling you all day." And as you realize he is here in the crowd, also calling you on your phone.
I turn around and I just am like stopped. I'm like, Franz, you're here in Nativitown.
Yes, I'm in your small town. I came for you, Estelle.
You for me? Like only me?
I came to get you.
Get me?
Yes. I thought you said it was hard to get to the Liechtenstein, so I thought I would come and get you.
But I wanted to spend the holidays here.
Oh. Well, we can still have your festival. You have cookies and cocoa, and then we can still make it back in time for the Christmas Eve and see Mama.
So you came all this way only for me. There's no business interest. There's nothing else here that brought you to this town?
Well, I was assured by the bank that we would have our business deals done by Christmas, so there's not really much for me to do here.
Why? Why did you come here for me? I don't... You actually want me there?
Of course I want Mama to love you. Or at least get to know you. She was warming up to you.
Estelle kind of just thinks for a moment because she's kind of realizing that he actually does sort of give a shit about her, and which is something she's never considered before. And all right, I see you flew all the way here, and I see you're trying to compromise with me, and I appreciate that. And if you can come all the way here and spend the festival here with me in my hometown, then we can spend Christmas Eve with your family. I feel like that's fair.
Oh, yay! He is excited and says, "Oh, hurrah!" He like turns to where Troy is. Troy, do you have other workers, or is it just you selling the hot chocolate?
I think there's other people here, and I kind of incorrectly assumed maybe that Jadyn was helping run things around.
I think Jadyn's helping out, but kind of just like passing through, but like more of like a festival help as opposed to specifically to your company.
Well, yeah, it's just me running the booth by myself.
Okay.
Then.
So then, yeah, you watch this vaguely European man turn to you and says, "Oh, hot water for everyone, hot chocolate." Yes.
Only the finest hot chocolate here, sir. We use high quality milk. If that's all right with you.
Oh, he loves milk. That's perfect.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that he wasn't lactose intolerant. He said hot water for everybody. It's got to make sure.
And he gives you like this very large wad of cash. And says, "Here you go, hot chocolate for everyone." And
wow, sir, that's generous. Thank you.
He goes over to Estelle, puts an arm around. And as he kind of like walks away with you, he goes, "When we get back to Liechtenstein, I'll show you real hot chocolate with real chocolate. This is just hot water. It's brown."
But he put real milk in it, just for you.
Okay, hot milk, hot brown milk.
All right, well, I'm holding you to that. It better be good.
Oh.
Nothing competes with Troy's hot cocoa.
Oh, it is delicious. You should see my great grandmama's good recipe for hot chocolate. It's delicious. He just walks away with you for a little bit. Chris, at this point, you've been having a conversation with Noel. Dean has kind of been like scowling at you the whole time, and suddenly this tall, tan man walks over with a oversized beanies, and then no jacket, and walks over and says, "Noel, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, well, we're working in the cookie festival." And he's like, "And who are your friends?" He's like, "Oh, well, this is Dean and this is Chris. I've known them since I was younger. Everybody, this is my fiancée, June."
Well, it's very nice to meet you. Merry Christmas season. How are you? How'd you find the trip here?
Oh, well, I took the subway to the train, and then the train to the closest town, and then took a bus here. So it's been a bit of a beat. It's definitely off the beaten trail, but I'm here now. And Noel's like, "I wasn't expecting you here at all." I say, "Well, came to give you a Christmas miracle. I didn't expect to see you working." And he looks over at Chris, who's dressed like Santa. He's like, "So, Santa, that's a thing. Tell me about that."
Chris stands there confused for a moment, and he's just like in his head, like, "Tell me about that. Was he born 80? It's a Christmas festival. The kids are here. They come, they sit on my lap, they say what they want. I write it on my list, ask them if they've been good. It's fun for everyone, you know. This is the Christmas season. It's time to be with family, with friends, to celebrate and just come together. We're having great cookies, great cocoa." Do they not have Santas where you're from? Because I know for a fact that they're looking to hire one in the big city.
Yeah, no, actually, I was gonna say I know that my job was looking for one in the big city. They've been trying to hire someone, but they've been having trouble getting someone. The last person they got ended up drunk on the job and got fired, and they've been trying to find someone else, but haven't found anyone. But there's plenty of Christmas cheer to go around, so we're not too strung up on that.
Just kind of nodding his head and putting like two and two together. It's like, well, this time of year, just Santa's in demand. There's Santas everywhere, but they all have a gig. They all have somewhere they gotta be. So I get it. It's a little hard right now. And I couldn't leave my town. I couldn't leave, this festival behind.
Well, if you have any Santa friends that are less tied down to this place, let them know that they're paying triple their normal rate for the last minute filling in. They're already a couple days without Santa, so they're kind of desperate.
And you just hear Chris under his breath go, "Shit." Oh, sorry, got a cough. Not contagious.
Dean excuses himself and says, "I'm gonna go see the nativity scene," and he leaves over. And June's like, "Hey, Noel, why don't you take a break and we can walk around the square? You can show me all your small town things." And she's like, "Well, I gotta help Mom and Dad, but I'll meet you in a few minutes, all right?" And he says, "All right, I'll be out here. Look for me. I'll be the one shivering." And just he kind of turns around and leaves for a bit. So Chris, at this point, I guess it's up to you whether you wish to go back to being Santa, or if there's anything you want to actively do.
He looks to Noel now that June's left, and he goes, and to quote him, is like, "Tell me about this Santa thing."
He's a little
just confused, just kind of like shaking his head. It's like, "No, Noel, do you know where you come from? The Sweatersons."
I mean, the Sweatersons and this whole town, we know what Christmas is. I mean, his family grew up without really doing the Christmas thing. I mean, I thought he knew what Santa was. Everybody knows what Santa is, but I don't know. I guess there's still things I need to learn about my fiancée.
He just gets in a little closer and said, Now, I'm not married. I don't know the last time I dated, don't remember back that far, but these are the things to think about before you get married. You need to know someone entirely beforehand, and Christmas it's in your blood. So just think about that before you make any big decisions.
You please give me a cocoa check, because you're being smart about this.
I'm being smart, but once again, also showing that I don't know boundaries. That is going to be a 10 with my +3.
Okay. A 10 still being enough for a positive success. She kind of like thinks to herself, she's like, you're right. We've spent the last 4 Christmases in the big city together, and we've had a Christmas party and things like that, but it's not the same as here. There's not the same heart and soul. It's just kind of a party with a Christmas theme as opposed to Christmas with a party happening. Yeah, I guess I should learn a little bit more about him regarding the holidays. It's definitely something to think about. Thanks, Chris.
Walks up with what little remains of his cookies, but happy to have been of some help.
So Jade, having unable to stop June from going to the cookie, you've at least been keeping an eye on him. He's walked away for a little bit, and he's holding that cup of hot chocolate, which at this point is just cold chocolate, and is standing there and waiting for Noel. It's up to you if you wish to approach him, approach Noel, go elsewhere. What would you like to do?
I think she's gonna go and approach Noel.
Okay. So hey June, you want some cookies? Or do you need more?
Oh yeah, I can take some out, and I could use some more to hand out and get some people buying some. But I was that your fiancé?
Yeah, that's June. I wasn't expecting him. I thought he was gonna stay in the city.
That's what I thought. Oh my goodness, so like, isn't he also like, I don't know, I've heard some talk around town, and like, isn't he like, I don't know, planning to do some stuff with the town?
I mean, I think he's not. I think he's just working in the city. But I'm just surprised to see him here.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's good to see him here. Is he helping out at all? Do you need me to give him a sort of a bit of a show him what's what for, like handing out cookies and all that? And
I mean, I was trying to he was asking me to give him a little bit of a tour, but I don't think I can really step away. I know you're also working, but if you can, give him a little a 2-minute tour of, here's this, here's that, lights. I don't really know. And you can even see, like, she seems a little overwhelmed. Like, she was already so focused on this festival that having an extra thing on her plate, she can't kind of focus on both things at once.
She's like, here, don't you worry. I'll take care of him. Like, he'll be fine. You focus on your family. You focus on the cookies. I'll make sure he's taken care of.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go back to selling some cookies. Here's a box, and she gives you a box of cookies. We're doing really good. We're already up to 5,000, so we're about halfway there. And it's getting to the end of the first night, and we're gonna go into the next day, and hopefully we'll have enough. But I'm so stressed out.
Don't worry. You're doing great. Your family's doing amazing. Like, just focus on the festivities, focus on the cookies. I'll take care of everything. Don't worry about it. He'll have a grand old time.
Okay. Thank you. While this is happening, Estelle, you are with Franz. And as you start walking through the crowd, eventually you bump into June. And Franz is kind of taken aback. He says, "Oh, aren't you cold without your jacket?" And he's like, "Yes, I am very cold. I did not realize it would be so cold here in Nativitown on Christmas." And Franz is like, "Well, that is bad planning." And they kind of hit it off, just like randomly talking to each other. Estelle, would you try to participate in this conversation? Are you going to use this as a way out? Are you just kind of being there for Franz? What would Estelle be up to?
I decide to kind of like prod them to talk a bit more because I see that they're becoming fast friends. And I'm like, "Oh, Franz, I mean, you have 2 jackets on. Maybe you can give one to June." You know?
Okay, give me a cheer check to convince him to give one of his 2 jackets to Franz, or to June.
Will do. I totally do not have ulterior motives. Okay, that's 7.
Okay, so with a 7, he's like, "But I like my second jacket. It looks good on me."
Franz, you have so many jackets. You have a whole wardrobe just dedicated to jackets at your mansion in Liechtenstein. The least you can do is let June borrow it for the festival.
Okay, but only because I don't want to watch him shiver anymore. And he gives him the second jacket that he has. And June is very happy and says, "Oh, thank you." And he puts it on and says, "Oh, this is actually quite warm." And I think with you being there, you quickly hear they start talking about just like, "Oh, why are you in town?" And Franz mentions you as being the reason that he's here. He's here to basically pick you up and bring you back to his family for Christmas. And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm actually here to see my fiancée's family for Christmas." And he mentions who it is and the cookie farm. And Franz is like, "Oh, yes, I am going to buy that farm." And Franz...
Franz, we've talked about that. We've talked about the cookie farm. And we decided that maybe that wasn't a good idea, and that there's other land you could buy in Nativitown.
I mean, we talked about that, but there's so much land on that farm. We can definitely use the land, and we'll have good voting rights and percentage of the town. I believe this is the best for me if I buy the farm.
I told you how I feel. My friend owns that farm. Well, her family owns that farm. It's been, they've owned it for years, and it's all they know and all they want. And I can't, you can't take that away from her,
Well, I guess it will depend on the bank. I am not buying it from the family. I am buying it from the bank.
Well, maybe the bank will collapse. We'll find. Okay, I need to figure something out. This is bad. June, you talk to Franz. Do talk about things. And Estelle just starts searching for Noel, feverishly, trying to find where she is in the crowd.
All right. As this happens, the overcast skies become a little bit darker and it starts snowing. And it's a pretty heavy snow. It's like that beginning snow where the snowflakes are really thick, but it's coming down. You can still see, you can still interact. It's just snowing. Chris, can you give me a cocoa check because you're being smart about what the weather's happening?
10.
Okay. With a 10, you can tell that a blizzard is starting, blizzard conditions at least. It's not just going to be a thick snow. It's going to be torrential snow. And it's probably going to start, within the hour with all these people here at the festival.
Okay. So then my priority would be I'd start telling the parents and everything, because I don't want them and the kids to be stranded here, especially with how cold it's gonna get. So starting with them, but then I'll eventually make my way to the rest of the group as well. Just give everyone a warning.
Give me a sweater check to kind of physically go around.
All right.
Get people to.
Ooh. With my +1, that's an 11.
Okay. With an 11, what you see is there was actually this small tent area that had like chairs in them, or in it, that people could go in and kind of eat their cocoa without having like the wind around. So basically people are being funneled into that tent in the meantime while people start to try to figure out like, okay, do we like leave? Do we go home, etc.? But at least people are kind of gathering in one place. With that, Jade, you see that people have been funneling into this tent, and also the snow is starting to pick up a bit, or quite a bit. What's Jade's first thoughts?
Jade's first thought is worried about the event ending too soon. And immediately starts going around reminding people that there are to-go cups and to-go boxes, and that people should grab some hot cocoa and some cookies to go before you leave. Make sure you get home safely. Being safe and responsible is important this time of year. Can't replace family, but we do have to go boxes and we do have to go cups. So please, grab some of those on your way out.
Give me a cheer check to kind of convince people of the to-goes.
That's a 12.
Okay, very good. Yeah, people are buying them like hotcakes. They've gone already from 5K to 8K, so they've almost reached their 10K requirement. And similarly, Troy, the amount of money that you make, you're about 80% of the way there as well. Speaking of which, Troy, the snow is really starting to come down. And as you see it, it's starting to really quickly accumulate on top of things. And you see that there is a power line that's starting to sag with the weight of this snow. Can you give me a cocoa check?
Yep. Oof, that is a 2.
Oh, okay. You're like, that's a thing. And then a minute later...
Is that a new kind of decoration?
A minute later, the weight of it actually snaps the wire, and the whole plaza loses power. All the lights turn off, and there's an audible gasp as everybody's like, oh, the lights are out. And also, it's a dark storm, so there's not a lot of ambient light either. There are lights coming from the other parts of town, so it's not like the whole town lost power, but definitely the plaza in this moment has lost power, which also means you're unable to heat up your hot chocolate, and any additional baking of the cookies won't be able to happen either, although you don't think that's too much of an issue right now. But I think the biggest issue is the lights, not having lights. What's Troy thinking?
Troy knows that we got to get this. It might be cold outside, but if we can at least keep the lights on, maybe that'll be enough to keep this Christmas cheer going. It's gonna look around and see maybe if Mayor Hollyberry's around. See if you can find a generator or something. Try to plug some lights in.
Okay. Give me a sweater check to kind of physically solve this problem.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay. So you're in the mid-range. So you haven't failed at this, but I think it's going to take you a little while. So you kind of go, you find, Mayor Hollyberry. Mayor Hollyberry goes, oh, yes, we have a generator in the town hall. Let's go get it. And you have to physically move the generator, which is a thing you can do. It's just going to take some time.
Okay.
With that going on, Chris and Estelle, you're kind of in the outdoors crowd as the lights go out. A lot of people had gone into the tent, but the tent also doesn't have any lights right now. What's the two of you kind of looking at?
I'm just kind of looking around, trying to figure out where Franz and June went off to, but I don't see them anymore. And then I'm also looking around for Noelle because I wanted to kind of warn her again, but I also don't really see her. But I see Chris, right?
Yes, you and Chris are both in the crowd.
I just kind of look at him, and I'm just like, well, this is a sorry situation, isn't it?
Chris is just standing there, still for the first time in a long time, getting a little chilly now. Like he's now kind of meeting his match with the cold, and is just trying to think about what can be done, how they can make sure that everyone's safe, that everyone's staying as warm as possible, given that they've now lost power entirely.
Also, context question, is Chris still fully in a Santa costume, beard and all?
I would assume so.
Yeah, hasn't blown away yet. Super glued it to my face. It's
okay.
a later issue.
Can Estelle recognize him?
Give me a Coco check.
Okay.
It's just some
What's my Coco modifier?
Real quick, let me check. Your Coco, as Estelle, is
-1.
-1, yeah.
Oh shit, I 0.
Oh no. Yeah, this is the real Santa. You are talking to Santa.
Let's start shit talking Chris now.
Oh my god. Are you in Nativitown of all places? You're Santa.
Chris kind of looks around for a second. He's like, so one person doesn't know what Santa is, and another person knows too much about what Santa is. Like, what? Oh, well, if there's anywhere I have to be stuck for the holiday season, it's gonna be here. And he's just not sure if he should keep going with it or not. He's like, yeah, I'm already in character, so I'll keep it going. Oh, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Honestly, I think I want to be happy.
And then he gets down on one knee as if he was talking to a child. He's not, so now he's looking up. It's like, oh, I don't know if Santa can bring you that, but there's the chance to be happy in all of us. We have to think about what we want and what is going to get us to that point where we will be happy.
Well, are you happy?
Oh, very. I'm here in the best town in America. Don't tell anyone else from other towns that I said that. I get to live my dream. I get to help the kids, help at the festival, and this is the happiest that I've been in a little while now.
So, if this is the best town in America, why the North Pole?
Well, tax breaks.
No, fair enough. You and my fiancé would have much in common.
Oh, I don't know.
He knows all about tax breaks. Maybe you should meet him. I don't know, maybe he seems like he might be getting a lump of coal this Christmas. He's doing some things I don't really agree with morally.
What?
Well, he's trying to buy this farm off of my friend's family who's going through a really rough time financially, and it means everything to them, and I've asked him so many times to just let it go, but he's already trying to buy their farm through the bank, and there's nothing I can do to stop him.
Well, maybe Santa has a crowbar in his in his sack.
That doesn't seem very Santa-like.
Oh, my parents were from Boston.
Chris, can you give me a Coco check?
Yep. Oh, let's see. Coco's +3. Oh. 8.
Okay. With an 8, the blizzard itself stops being blizzard conditions. It's still snowing, but it's not that rapidly falling heavy snow anymore. It's just the light snow as it comes down. At the same time, this is about when Troy gets back with the generator, and he and Mayor Hollyberry puts it connected to the lights here, and very quickly they all flash back on. The crowd kind of goes, they realize okay, the lights are back, yay. Also, the weather's better. At this point, you see Noel, who had been running around the whole park trying to figure out what's happening, kind of confused, and all four of you are here, and I'm gonna just Deus Ex Machina that you've all kind of come together in a large group, and as she looks over, she's like, "Well, I think we did it. I think I've made enough money off of the cookies that we can finally keep the farm. And if we're not at the exact number, definitely by tomorrow we'll have made more than enough to keep it. Thank you, everyone, for helping out. Troy, this was all of your idea. Chris, you've been an amazing Santa. And Jade, you've been helping out. And of course, Estelle being here and having Franz, who bought so many hot chocolates. Thank you all for your help. And that blizzard, oh my goodness, I can't believe we lost power. I didn't know if we were gonna make it at first. Troy, was that you? You got the generator up and running?
Oh, yeah, it was nothing though.
No, it wasn't.
Don't sweat it.
It wasn't nothing. It was definitely something. Oh, thank you for that. I'm gonna go tell the bank. I'm gonna do this tonight. We're early, but we're gonna take care of this right now, just so that we can take the rest of the holiday and not have to worry about it. I don't. Have you seen June? Anyone?
No, it's December.
She looks at Chris and just like laughs. It's like, well, I gotta go find June, see if he's still around. But everybody, this has been great. I don't have to worry anymore. And then, and Chris, we're definitely gonna be able to pay you, which I was a little worried about. But you know, I know it's not as much as you would have made in the big city, but.
I'm way happier being here doing this with the people that I know, people from my home.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. And I think I'm starting to appreciate my home as well. I really gotta talk some things over with June. And she runs off. Estelle, you also can't find Franz. In this kind of ending of the festival, is there any last minute things anyone wants to do?
Do I ever find out that Chris was not actually Santa?
I'll put it this way. You get a new Coco check now that the lights are on. Give me another Coco check.
Okay.
I was gonna say, because Noel called me Chris, and I was kind of sitting there just going like, hold up. Don't real name right, Matt, right now.
3?
I mean, Noel definitely pays Kris Kringle every year.
So, I think I have something that Jade would like to do.
Okay.
So Jade's gonna try to find Troy.
Okay.
And it's like, Troy, so one, the hot cocoa you make is amazing. It's like been having some all night. It's so much better than the stuff that the diner makes. It's really kind of sad. It's kind of why I try to give everyone like the candy cane with it, because try to sweeten it up a little bit. But anyways, so your stuff's great. It's amazing. I've maybe tried to talk with the owners of the diner to see if we can get some of your hot cocoa at the diner instead. You know, try to do a bit of a partnership and try to like help I don't know, boost each other's businesses and stuff.
Oh shucks, Jadyn, that's amazing. Thank you so much. That's a wonderful idea. I'd love to do that.
Jade, why don't you give me a charisma check, or a cheer check rather, to like see how effective that's going to be.
Oh, that's a 13.
Okay, yeah, the diner is in desperate need for actual hot chocolate, and will work with Troy very easily. So, Troy, you've basically been saved. You were already at 80%, and with a deal with the diner, especially during holiday season, you're going to be good to go.
This one's for Grandma.
All right. Is there anything else at the end?
For better or for worse, I think Troy wants to, like, as people are leaving, he wants to sing a Christmas song. And anybody who wants to join in can. I practiced for a little bit, so I'm sorry if it's not so great, folks. And I don't know if my levels are good, but here we go. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Everybody claps. They love the song. Very good job. And everyone has a lovely evening, and they disapparate, or whatever, they disperse. That's the word I want. Over the next couple of days, the bank being fully paid out by the farm and the cocoa shop can no longer foreclose on either of you, so you're both well-to-do. Franz, unable to buy the farm anymore, instead buys the bank.
A Christmas miracle.
All right, and this is what I would like, because out of character and in chat, there was a running joke of June and Franz running off together. For those of you who would like that to happen, please give me a cheer check. And if between all of you can get a 30, they'll run off together.
Amazing.
Right.
Roll
Okay.
high, roll high. Can I do this with advantage, please?
Sure. You had the song. The song was helpful.
I
Okay.
can't use my holiday magic for other people's.
So that's still
Oh.
2d6, right, for the cheer check?
Yes, 2d6.
Okay. 11 on my end.
Okay.
Ooh, 11 on my end.
11 on my end.
All right, we got 33. Right.
12 on my end.
Oh my god.
So with a
It
45,
was meant to be.
you have increased by 50%. Not only have they run off together, but they are newly engaged together.
Oh my
I
goodness.
hope Mama likes him.
Grandmama is going to
She's a tough
enjoy
cookie.
June. But that does leave Noel at home, no longer engaged, but honestly not too broke up about it. And now no longer has a tie to the city and is going to stay back in Nativitown for the time being. Quickly looking up at the scoring of everything. Let's see. So, you get a point for trying to bond with Noel. So different people have gotten different amounts of that. Going above and beyond for Noel gets you 2 points. I will say that Troy and Jade both get going above and beyond, because Jade worked out at the place and Troy getting the power.
You
at
put the
end.
plan.
Does anyone else feel they've gone above and beyond? Okay. No one got a kiss with Noel, so no one gets that. Secret objective. Let's go between the four of you what your objectives was. So Estelle, what was your objective?
Mine was to marry Franz, but the opportunity was just so good. I was like, he has to end up with June. I ship it so hard. I don't care if I lose this game. Like,
I'm gonna say that if no one else gets their objective, I'll give it to you because you got Franz married. You didn't marry Franz, but you got Franz married.
I was a good wing woman at the end of the day.
Amazing.
Troy, what was your secret objective?
Mine was checked off, but I don't think it was because of me. Two players. Well, no. I guess it's not. So no, I didn't do this. But 2 players other than you end up together, so that doesn't count NPCs.
Okay. What about Jade?
I was a final kiss in the snow, which did not happen.
Oh.
And what about Chris?
Did not get mine. It was exploit the love interest to advance in the workplace.
Oh.
It wouldn't have been very Santa-ish, though.
I mean,
that would have been big city Santa.
I mean, you did get a job.
Yeah.
You didn't really exploit her.
I didn't exploit anyone. I was very good about it.
All right. Well, with all of that, I'm going to give it to Estelle because Estelle did get Franz married.
Thank you.
After that, no one else ended up with another player unless anyone wants to post game it. All right. And also, no one ended up with an NPC. Just 2 NPCs got together. All right. So I think in the end, that was Estelle. Estelle, you have one hometown holiday. Hooray!
Yay!
I did not see that coming.
Well, thank you all for playing. This was actually a lot of fun. Thank you for making the time. Your characters were great. I had a great time with this. So as the Hallmark movie ends, the scene kind of fades into a snow blurry. There's the continuation of Troy's song, just an acoustic cover, and the credits roll. So thank you everybody for joining. I had a great time, and I will be putting this up in time for the holidays. So if you guys want to listen, I will post the link in here. But thank you again.
Yeah, this
Awesome.
is
Thank you for
fantastic.
hosting.
I want to do this again.
All right. Everybody have a great Saturday. And when the holidays come, have a great holiday.
Have a
Same.
good one.
Take care,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys.
Have a good one.